Okay, we're on. We're starting Act 3. We just took Sozu. Um, so we're not getting any more potions. We also can't heal. And we have our Seek Plus, our Zap Plus, our Buffer Plus. We got our Defrag. Creative AI, I forgot we picked that up. I don't think we've used it yet.
Create was our scaling with capacitor, defrag, glacier, barrage damage too. We have self repair, so the coffee dripper doesn't hurt as much. The Sozu kind of sucks, but I think we have 4 very good potions. The potion belt helps us have at least a little bit more value out of the Sozu.
And our boss is Time Eater. And we don't have much gold.
For this shop.
So I assume we're trying to grab the Bernie Elite.
We might as well. Left side looks like it makes sense to me. It's the latest shop, and like we get in as many elites as we can to power up.
Alright, so let's just go left then. Not much choice here if we're going left.
If the first 3 fights go badly, we can maybe go to the middle path after for the fire without the elite.
We can't heal though.
True. Okay, then I mean the fights won't go bad.
But we can drop down to 1 elite or fewer elites if scary.
Mm-hmm.
As you said last time, Act 2 went really well. Alright, I'm gonna cool-headed and then probably compile driver. Because we can just play our cards. We have a lot of energy.
Energy is really good.
So I think they're going to be attacking more next turn. My instinct is compile driver, see what we get here. But yeah, I think we compile
Yeah, I
driver next.
would.
Yeah, and I think we go
Because
front
with
gun.
equilibrium, we can just creative AI the following turn if necessary.
Do you have a preference on who we hit?
I would hit the one that's attacking because the other 2 are going to have shields, therefore they're going to have more health next turn.
So it's hard to pick them
Although
off.
they're both more likely to attack.
Yeah.
I would attack the one in the front.
All right. I'm tempted to white noise and equilibrium.
For me. Useful.
Yep. Good card to get. So many things to do. All right. I'm going to play Zap. I think that can't be wrong. Unless we're supposed to like seek rebound into Zap, but I do not think we are.
No, I think that's good. What are we seeking though? Probably like glacier capacitor or something.
Yeah, that seems
Could argue
reasonable.
the other buffer, but
Hologram is vaguely useful. But probably Glacier, right?
yeah.
Glacier capacitor and we defrag.
Yeah, and that full blocks.
Ooh, you did the
I
math.
believe.
Alright, let's see it. Wait. Oh, we're capacitor. Yeah. 19.
Oh, not quite. Well, we have the defend, so we can keep the buffer.
Yeah, let's keep it. Man, Frost is so good. It was like 2 block when I first saw it. What could this do?
Yeah, we're just laughing at these guys.
Yeah, so I guess Just hit them.
Oh, and these guys, they don't buff on lower ascensions, I've noticed. Because on higher ascensions, these guys always buff their strength, making it like a pretty scary fight sometimes.
Yeah, I don't think that happened. Yeah, I think, yeah.
The barrage damage is amazing. We can rebound barrage too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So, 30. Could kill the guy in the back. I feel like kind of may as well. But maybe it's better to just hit the front. I want to dual cast first to know where the damage goes, but that hurts the barrage.
Yeah, I would rebound the guy in the back.
Then barrage the front.
No, I think I'd still barrage the guy in the back. It's okay. We're not pressed with this fight. This fight can last as long as it needs to. And we rebounded barrage. We'll get to use it again next turn.
What are you talking about? We have Gremlin Horn.
Oh, the Gremlin Horn. What a beautiful relic. Like, such silliness you can accomplish with it.
Why not be infinitely buffered? And we are already full blocking, so. Alright, so hologram doesn't hit anything right now. I'm just gonna kill this guy. And admittedly, choices don't matter too much at this point, but.
Yeah, just click on cards. We already self-prepared. Kind of nuts how much you can get accomplished with 5 energy.
Yeah. The turn just doesn't end. And the Gremlin Horn doesn't hurt.
Such a good relic in so many different fights.
So we're definitely not taking Claw. You've been a fan of Go for the Eyes when we've seen it. Like, you've said this is desirable, and it's Go for the Eyes Plus, which is very nice. And White Noise is pretty fun. Given we have so much mana, I would think, like, the benefit of zero cost, while we can always slide it in while doing a million other things, is probably lower. But I still think, I think we should take Go for the Eyes, but I do like White Noise.
I'm between those two as well. We don't have any weakness, do we, in our deck? I mean, we have a weak potion, which is nice, but that's a one-time thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does tip me slightly towards Go for the Eyes, but White Noise is fun. I always welcome another White Noise.
And if we're hitting any campfires, do we have things we want to upgrade? Because we have to be upgrading. Maybe
Capacitor.
Capacitor is gonna, yeah.
White Noise, Creative AI.
So we already have good targets for it. So let's say Go for the Eyes.
Works for me.
All right. Not the ideal first turn. I guess defend, creative AI.
Yeah, I guess that'll do. Certainly an uninspiring first turn, but that's fine. We'll self-repair whatever we need to.
All right, I'm gonna storm into buffer. Then
Yeah, Storm
I think
and
just
Buffer should
Equilibrium
already be
full
enough
block.
to end this fight. Say again, sorry?
I think I'm just gonna full block, keep our buffer.
Yeah.
And do fun stuff next turn. These guys are not difficult, I think, for... Ooh, Loop is fun. For, whatever her character's name is.
Defect?
Defect, that's the one. Because, like, you never have to attack them, which is quite pleasant. I should probably block
For
at some
ones that
point.
handling them for sure.
I guess we already have the full block. Oh, I forgot this guy was exploding. Oops. I was just autopiloting.
One
That
buffer
was dumb.
charge.
Ah, good point. Alright, cool. Alright, then don't attack with that. Does I'm just gonna this is not helping, but does go for the eyes weak work on explosions? Does that lower the damage? Do you know?
I don't know actually.
Like I think it normally does.
I think it does 30 normally, right?
Yeah, and we just didn't see because it was canceled.
It shall remain a mystery.
We will never know.
I think what we really want now, our highest priority card, is a heat sinks.
Oh, what does heatsink do?
Heat sinks is a power that lets you draw cards every time you play powers.
Ah, so that goes off with creative AI.
Exactly. They are a match made in heaven.
I assume we're very happy to take another defrag.
Another defrag is excellent. Reinforced body is actually very good. Like especially we have 5
We can
energy.
35.
Like that's a lot of block whenever you need it, and like however much you need to. It's still good at 4 and 3 and 2 energy. But defrag just is the direction we're going. Ooh, this monstrosity.
Yeah, buffer not super useful in this spot. Defrag Glacier maybe?
Defrag Glacier is good. How many attacks do we have in hand?
1. But we can draw 2 off it if we Glacier.
Spooky. You hate to get stuck with a curse, but Defrag Glacier is only going to block for 7 plus 8, 15, so we'd still be taking 12 damage. I kind of want to attack it.
I was thinking if we defrag Glacier, or we Glacier first, then we compile Driver, that gives us 2 chances to draw another attack with for the remaining 1 mana. That was my
I
argument.
also want to take Go for the Eyes.
You want Go for the Eyes?
Yeah, like Glacier Go for the Eyes or something.
Alright.
Because that way we guaranteed have 2 cards. So if it is a curse, then at the very least we can 100% change it. The Glacier still gives us 11 block, which should be able to block a fair bit anyway, if it's even, especially if it's weakened. Okay,
So
we're happy.
You just sit on this in full block. You're not getting ambitious, yeah. I'm gonna overblock, just in case. You never know. You do know. This game is very straightforward about things. I guess we gotta strike it, but...
A little too much damage. We still take, let's see, 6 plus 5. We still take 7 damage. That's fine. That's not worth using a potion, in my opinion.
So I think we're using the non-creative AI options here. Like the other 3 cards. Or are you trying to sneak this in?
I mean, not using capacitor, which and defend or defrag. So we are taking more damage to use creative AI. I don't think it's necessary. I think once we get the glacier, we're fine with the capacitor. You can always hologram the AI if anything. The captain's wheel is amazing as usual.
It is. is. I'm gonna hit it, see what happens. Maybe we just draw.
I would actually hologram the creative AI
Hmm.
because this is a safe turn, and now we can get the scaling going.
I assume electric hitting can never change what it wants to do.
Correct.
I think I'm gonna start by rebounding.
Sure.
Then we can do other things.
Okay. Rebounding the equilibrium would be good due to
Oh, I shouldn't have
blocking it.
rushed. Sorry.
Oh, it's all good.
I'm not
I
even
guess we
full
lose the
blocking.
buffer here. I wouldn't
Yeah.
hit it. I would not hit it here.
Yeah. My bad. I rushed that.
No biggie.
If we cool headed, we full block. So maybe just get up capacitor, white noise, self repair.
That's it. This fight's over now.
Do you biased cog here?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, fight's gonna be over in like 2-3 turns.
And dual cast, can it change its
Nope.
Nope.
It cannot.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it with that. Even though the electric orbs are good. Might be fun to rebound, actually. I guess when you block 37 a turn, things are not so scary.
That's right. I wish our creative AI was giving us more
Offensive.
yeah, like defrag or electro or I mean there you go.
The electric really does do work. Hey, another bias cog. Sure.
The fight to end soon now.
I get worried with bias cog sometimes. Like on the second boss, I've died a bunch of runs because I bias cogged badly.
If you use it too soon, it can definitely be disadvantageous. All right, that was a fairly good writhing mass fight.
So I
Oh
would take
my
another
goodness.
defrag, but
They just keep giving them to us. I mean, how can we say no?
focus is just so good. I assume we're going left. Like things have gone well. We're down 12 HP, but
I think we can, yeah. Hopefully we don't have to use any potions, but I feel confident in our deck.
I guess it has to be like zap hologram. Now, and I guess actually we could double barrage after zap hologram barrage. That's only 28. Doesn't quite kill that. We could kill it with strike, but then we don't get to play creative AI.
I kind of like killing it. Like that's the thing that's gonna hurt us a lot. And these other three, like, often just spend turns like putting dazed or raising its spikes. Like I think we're gonna have no problem setting up. Uh, I like killing the one in the back. Also
I
means we
can't
take less now.
I can't do math though. We only do 30. We don't quite kill it.
Oh, I thought we could with the strike. Unfortunate. Yeah, I guess then we do creative AI. Potion. Been pretty much all the HP saved from it.
Sorry, what was that?
I was considering block potion being a good potion there because it would have blocked the full 12.
Hmm.
Would have saved us a bit of health. But when you have Sozu, potions really are precious. This turn looks
Bad.
spooky.
I want to play white noise. See what we get.
Yeah, white noise is gonna be electrodynamics. Let me see it one time. Oh well, I mean that's kind of nice too, I guess.
Guess we just play out the non-echo form part of the hand.
I think we definitely need to block potion. Feels bad, but we can't just take another, like, what, 28 damage? That's ludicrous.
Hmm. Alright, hopefully we draw Glacier. I forgot we had the meat on the bone.
As well. We haven't seen it do much yet, but we are thankful we have it.
We lost our Seek to Gremlin Horn. Alright, I think we can just sit here. I should have defragged before setting off stuff, but, you know. It's gonna go off anyway.
We're in good shape now. Lost a little bit of health here, but meat on the bone and self-repair will make sure we're never too low.
How do you feel about Consume? I think we don't need it or want it here.
Consume is good. Consume is scaling. We have one capacitor. If we had and we have the creative AI, which can also give us capacitors. I like it. I wish it was upgraded. We already have what 3 defrags. I think consume would be excessive.
And I don't think we care about Sweeping Beam at this point.
No.
So skip?
Yeah.
Alright. I don't like not being able to get potions. Alright, big setup turn. I think it's buffer over capacitor.
Yeah. I agree. Oh boy.
Alright.
Scary next turn.
45.
Oh, electrodynamics is amazing. We rebound. We could.
Rebound beam twice. Doesn't do much.
Yeah.
Is that what you wanted?
I was thinking of go for the eyes actually.
Oh, my
And
bad.
if we did go for the eyes here, I think it would have been important to do the one in the back because the first two are breaking a buffer. Unless we get Glacier off of our sweeping beam here, so the weakness on the one in the back would actually lessen the damage we take.
That is a good point. Cool. Yeah. Alright, sorry I didn't do that, but that's a good point. Thank you.
No, it's fine. It's one of the game mechanics is the enemies always attack left to right, which can matter a lot in certain fights. Like Reptomancer, like when there's 4 daggers out, it helps to know the order everything's gonna attack in.
That makes sense. I'm gonna beam and see what we get, I think.
Hopefully, some block, some equilibrium or something.
Let's block. We're doing 9 to everything. So we have 30 damage here, so we can kill the front one and then buffer blocks the rest.
Perfect. We're happy to get Barrage back next turn too.
Ah, but it's not next turn.
Dude, I keep forgetting the Gremlin Horn.
Me too. All right. Maybe should have. Sad we don't get the entropic.
Oh, with a potion belt too. That hurts.
Maybe should have delayed the end of the fight. I wasn't thinking about it. I'm not sure we could have with our electric, but just to try to get repair. All right, cool-headed plus. I assume is we're very happy to take.
Auto take, in my opinion. 5 energy and a bunch of scaling cards. Draw is what we want more than anything.
So I think defrag, capacitor, white noise, and creative AI are the options for upgrades.
Yeah, I would lean the defrag.
Yeah.
Although the cool headeds are actually high value as well. Like
The draw 2.
The extra draw is very much worth it.
But focus is too good.
Big focus.
I think this should be a fight that's really good for us because by the time it scales up, we should be in great shape.
I agree. White noise B this time. Can we get another echo form? Heat sinks is excellent.
I guess actually we block more with defend than cool-headed. Can we draw any zero
Have
cost
a
that
buffer
matters?
charge anyway, so
yeah, that's a good point. Doesn't really matter. All right, then we may as well get the frost. I think I'm just gonna bring Zap back with. No, I don't need to use it. I should be damaging and drawing probably.
yeah, just keep drawing.
Try to get to capacitor or the like.
And creative AI.
Oops. I think this fight just isn't at all dangerous for us at this point.
Yes, of all the Act 3 elites, this is the one that scares us the least.
And I assume, what's its name? Nemesis is the scariest? The one that can hit for like 40 some and also puts the fire in our deck?
Oh, I think the scariest is Reptomancer. Nemesis could be a pain. He could hurt us. Reptomancer, if we don't have either, like we have very little AoE, like a sweeping beam, and I think that's it, right? If we don't somehow miraculously get electrodynamics quickly, we could be looking at like 3-4 daggers and the Reptomancer all attacking us turn 2 for like 70 damage.
Alright, that's not ideal.
It's probably the one thing that could doom this run at this point. I think creative AI is good to get online here.
Too late. Sorry that it's on delay.
It's alright.
I'm trying to get the full
I'm used
block.
to it.
But I did full block, so that's something.
Every buffer charge matters. And we can
I'm gonna glacier equilibrium.
We can hologram the creative AI now, and then equilibrium and glacier, and then so that we can play the creative AI next turn.
I was gonna equilibrium and glacier and save the hologram for next turn, but your way does all of it. Alright, cool.
I think if we save hologram for next turn, the discard pile is gonna be empty as well. Because we're drawing 4. We have 4 cards in our draw pile.
Just a casual 70 block turn.
Shame we don't have calipers. That would be really good in our situation.
Oh, yeah. We are going to full block, so I will hit them. Probably could have rebounded something fancily, but not super important right now. Oh, actually, we're not full blocking. I assumed we were. We still have the charge, though. Alright, I played sloppy.
Thankfully, I don't think it means we're taking any damage. Ice Cog Glacier just saved your butt.
Go for the eyes, doing work.
That's what I like, go for the eyes, 0 cost, yeah, but like we're drawing so much, and it can be like the equivalent of 20 block on some turns.
Static discharge. Yeah.
Discharge is not great here, but it's very good against the heart.
Ooh, that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, geez. Yeah. I assume block max is out at 999 like other things. Yeah, it does. Yeah, because I've done
It doesn't.
Ooh, I like Incense Burner a lot.
Incense Burner is amazing, but you know what I don't like about Incense Burner? Is
What?
that at high level play, it like forces you to kind of like make fights longer, elongate fights, like so that you can get the burner to the right number for the next fight. Like, if you know you're going against like a certain boss, like you might want the incense burner on 4 or on 5, and
So you have to set it
it's
up.
yeah, and like I can't be bothered to do that stuff.
Sure. So it feels bad to not min-max it.
Yeah.
Alright, you love Skim. We haven't talked about Bullseye. I think it's Beam Cell. And you're going to say no, it's Skim. Unless you're bringing the Bullseye Plus love. Which does seem like it would be nice, but...
I think Bullseye is not bad. Like it's a shame you don't have this lock-on effect on any other card. It's like unique to Bullseye, and I think that it's kind of a cool mechanism.
It's the pressure
Um,
points.
but I think it's like it's better if you have dark orbs because the dark orbs get like way more enhanced than lightning orbs.
Hmm.
And it's like it's a slightly better strike that also maybe enhances some lightning damage. It's nothing to write home about, but I think it's solid early if you've already got some orb channels. Skim is great. Like we just want more draw, get the engine going faster. But I like the beam cell a lot too. Like a big chunk of our damage is also coming from barrage, and the beam cell also helps take down artifacts, which can help us land go for the eyes. I'm between skim and beam cell, but I slightly lean skim.
Alright, let's take the card I'm skeptical of because then I can see it in action and reduce my skepticism. Alright. Okay. Potions don't matter. I quite like Data Disk. Frozen Eye we would take too long. I think Data Disk and card removal.
A disc or data disk is very good. Some extra gets our scaling going just a little bit faster. Echo form's super good, like very strong. I wish we could get data disk and echo form. Because echo form lets us, double our self repair, double our defrags, double
Hmm.
double the capacitor, double the creative AI. Like so many possibilities that can help us scale and kind of break fights even more reliably. But you don't draw it, it's not doing anything for you, right? So I think we have a case here of data disk being good, reliable, not a huge difference maker, but will consistently impact fights versus Echoform, which will absolutely blow open some fights, but is far from guaranteed value. And then whichever one we get, then I would also get a remove.
I think I'm going to go data disk
I leave
and
I leave the choice to you.
get rid of a strike. I assume you weren't going to say get rid of a defend.
No, I agree.
Ah, we already got our thing for this. So there's no choice to be made.
Quebeco could be fun with Barrage.
So I assume we're
unlikely, but
good point. Yeah, I assume we're smithing here and we're saving the last one for the key.
might as well.
So let's defrag again. Creative AI cheaper would be nice.
Creative defrag, cool headeds, skim, all good choices.
I'm gonna go defrag. I can't help myself. All right, and we stay left. That's a nice go for the eyes.
Noise, what do you got? Electro, I
guess we're already full blocking. Kind of want to rebound equilibrium. Though I don't know. Is this an enemy where, like, I don't know if it's like attack pattern is somewhat random or like on the intangible turns it's less or more likely to be attacking?
I think it has an actually somewhat unpredictable attack pattern because it can choose to do the triple attack or the big attack, and I think it's a 50-50 chance on both. And then I think every 2 turns maybe that it attacks, it then has to use one of its like debuff that puts the burns into your deck.
Sure.
But I like rebounding Equilibrium. Equilibrium is good block and lets us get more stuff up.
Maybe I'll draw a card
Lets us
first.
hold.
See what we get. Or draw 2 cards. Yeah, so now rebound equilibrium, I think.
Argument to be made to just creative AI and take a little bit here, but I think this is fine. Big buffer.
Big buffer. And I'm going to creative AI to get it up. Over defrag, which is hard for me.
I would have actually maybe Equilibrium, defrag, and then creative AI the following turn, but that works too.
Oh, that does make sense. I didn't consider that. It's a good play. I guess heat sinks
Not
defrag.
particularly worried. Yeah.
I don't like what I've done. I'm taking more damage than I wanted to.
You can probably still full block with like hologram and something in our discard, right? Go for the eyes.
Yeah, go for the eyes. Good call.
dual cast probably would have done the trick too.
Ah, I didn't think of that. I guess heat sinks before defrag makes sense.
Just get that draw going. Man, the upgrade on heat sinks is also really good.
Is it
Goes to draw 2 cards.
Ooh. Right, I'm just gonna get everything up. He's not intangible this turn.
Focus. We're in great shape.
Maybe I should have got Glacier up for big block next turn, but we have buffer. Oh, and we're intangible this turn. Cool. I never remember to pay attention to that.
Relics are your enemy, eh?
Yeah. I'm just playing cards. I assume that's okay here.
Fight's already over.
Hey, a nice capacitor.
Some big barrage damage here too.
Alright, big Darkstone Periapt. Don't think this has ever
Terrible.
done anything for me.
It's one of the worst relics in the game.
I have gotten Thunderstrike to do like 150 damage. I don't think it's actually good though. And I don't really like boot sequence either. I think this is chill or skip. But maybe Thunderstrike.
Boot sequences. Go ahead, sorry.
But maybe Thunderstrike randomly is actually better than I think. I do enjoy its effect. Anyways, you were saying.
Boot sequence is good. Like it goes in line with what Defect wants to do, you know, scale, just get the block going. But it does cost 1 draw every turn. It's innate. You always have to draw it. And I think it's much better early in the game. I think we're fine without it now. Chill is good.
To interrupt on boot sequence for a sec, I guess like it's best. Like innate is probably good for it because that's the turn before you have like a bunch of your frost engine going. That's a turn where like it's useful to have block.
Precisely.
Yeah.
That's what I think makes it particularly good on Defect. Chill is a very good card. It kind of lets you get for free, like sometimes like 2 or even 3 frost orbs, and that can also channel a bunch of orbs. So you could also just be doing a bunch of damage for 0. And Thunderstrike is kind of a funny card. I think it's often pretty bad actually. But we do have a lot of energy. If we had a storm, if we had like a tempest, like things that can generate a ton of lightning, maybe I'd consider it more. It's very good if you have like Vajra or like some kind of strength scaling off Giria or something, because then each time you do use a lightning orb, that's gonna be enhancing the Thunderstrike damage even more. But I would say chill or skip.
The deal 9 damage is based on strength. I hadn't realized that.
Yeah.
I sort of thought it was in the same like function as the lightning strikes, but it's an attack. Huh, I didn't realize that. Yeah. All right.
Another fun synergy: Strike Dummy makes Thunderstrike do more as well.
Oh, that is goofy. Yeah. All right. Well, that's not a great first turn, but I guess probably it's defend and creative AI. I really want to defrag, but I don't think we need to.
That's what I would do.
You would defend?
I would defend, yeah. Just save every little bit we can. Man, maybe should have taken boot sequence.
Clearly.
We have meat on the bone though. Meat on the bone, also kind of a funny relic, because sometimes it incentivizes you to actually get hurt so that you can drop below the half margin, but only just by barely, so that you actually come out of the fight with more health.
Sure.
White Noise is such a fun card. It's one of my favorite cards in the game.
Alright, so we're easily full blocking, so I'm just going to play stuff. We take 6, we still full block, sure. I do have the impression you like stuff that creates somewhat random effects. That you are an
For the most part, but not like I think they're mostly pretty bad actually. Like Distraction on Silent is kind of garbage. I think what's the Infernal Blade on Ironclad is like okay, but like not great. Foreign Influence on Watcher is kind of fun, but I think by Watcher's own standards is a pretty low tier card.
Right,
So
well,
I just like White Noise because I guess I think that it benefits the random card benefits the Defect the most.
hmm. I build a lot of Watcher decks that struggle against these. Which is probably a bad sign. But I think those can be
Watcher
weird.
wants to go into Wrath and do big chunk damage, right? And when these guys are forcing you to take like 12 damage back with their spikes, can be a cause for concern.
So we talked about Force Field before. This might actually be a deck now where Force Field makes sense. We had absolutely no powers when we last looked. And we now have not only some, but like creative AI as well. Like 1, second from White Noise, third from Buffer, Capacitor, million defrags, creative AI. Seems like if there's a time where Force Field is good, this might be it. But also, it seems like, do we really want to draw that over stuff that gets us up our frost quicker? I'm not sure.
I like Force Field. We're pretty much always going to get it down to 0 cost, and it's a great hologram target. Hologram, a 0 cost, 12 block, pretty sick. Compile Driver
Also
is
good.
worth thinking about because it is draw 2 with a lightning and a frost. I would take either of them over Skip. Maybe lean slightly Force Field, though I really wish it was an upgraded Force Field.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to take Force Field to try it out, because I've never picked it. Oh no.
Is it who we feared? Okay. The run, okay, first turns, okay, we can rebound Sweeping Beam. That's huge, actually. If we do it on the one in the front, we can kill with the Sweeping Beam, right?
Oh, I did on
Or
one of them, but...
I guess the go for the ice kills anyway, it's fine.
Yeah, but that wasn't how I should have done it.
You're fine.
I guess we dual cast? I don't care about the damage, though. I don't think. Do you have an opinion here? Am I stupid not to just be dual casting?
We don't have like electrodynamics, so like I probably would dual cast.
Right.
We do need to kill this guy. Maybe an argument could be made that we're gonna get like defrags next turn, so that would be stronger now, but we wouldn't have been able to dual cast. Slightly painful turn.
Yeah. Any potion interest or
This is 31 damage,
go to
or
20.
no, 26 damage, right?
Oh yeah.
That's too much in my opinion. What's in our drop or in our discard? The liquid memories is really strong, but how much energy do we have? We have none. Oh, I mean, what am I saying? The liquid memories would be
Yeah, it
free.
makes it free. So we could grab Streamline and pick off 9. Could grab Force Field and save 12.
Streamline also lets us draw another card.
That's a good point. We'd get an energy out of it.
And maybe, hopefully, that can be a cool headed or something. Go for the eyes. Lets us block a lot too, though. Go for the eyes would drop him down to how much?
24, I think. So we'd take 18, I think.
Oh, 18 versus 17. I think I take the Streamline. Streamline just feels like a more reliable. I like killing the dagger more.
Hologram's not terrible. And now we get go for the eyes anyway.
Big.
And we take 4.
It's really disaster averted right there.
Yeah.
Now we just finished setting up and we're peachy.
And a random full block too.
Yeah, if we could handle Reptomancer, I think we're in the clear.
We can draw a creative AI next turn. That was a scary first couple turns, though.
This Ascension level, right? She only summons the 1 dagger. When she summons 2 daggers, and then like another 2 daggers, and if you have no AoE, oh, such a scary fight.
Yeah. I probably should have rebounded that.
Back-to-back summoning turns. Easy.
Barrage does do damage.
It's a solid scaling card. I don't even have any like strength or anything that could really push it over the top. The boot.
There's a few cards that this really, I feel like, goes off on. I really love it versus the guy that goes intangible every other turn.
Nemesis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got some other niche uses.
Easy hologram.
I think we're happy with another hologram. Rip and Tear is a solid damage card, but not what we really want. Better early in the game. Steam Barrier is okay, but we're not really interested in just drawing a card that does 8 block. We want our defrags, our capacitors, or hologram, which can get us anything we need back. Oh, well, we can Glacier hologram Glacier.
Yeah. I feel bad leaving white noise by the roadside.
How much would that block? Let's just verify here. That would be 7, 12, 19 plus plus another 9, 28 plus, are we evoking one? I think so. So another 7. I think that does full block.
Sorry, I'm gonna try to do math as well. So we play Glacier twice, so that's 14. We play Hologram once, that's 19. We make 4 Frost Orbs and one of them evokes, so that's 3 times 2, which is 25, and 1 times 5, 30. I have 30. What did you get?
I got like 34 because at the end we're gonna have 3 frost orbs, which will give 9 block.
Oh, Frost is 3, not 2. Why did I think it was 2?
Because we have data disk.
Ah, okay. All right. Yeah, nice counting. So we take 1. That's pretty good.
It's the ultimate nerds game. Great intangible turn. My goodness.
Yeah, with 3 attackers. Might be even better on the next turn, though, if we had it then. Alright. What are we getting?
The captain's wheel's doing the trick here. We want something to kill the one in the back. That way we can prog Gremlin Horn. Probably just like Barrage. Chill is really good too, actually.
I'm trying to talk myself into taking Buffer. Okay, I'm gonna go Barrage Buffer. That's me being my own man, I guess. It's just not even needed, but it doesn't hurt. Alright, fair enough. Defect sure makes a lot of block. I didn't know Gremlin Horn went off when they exploded, but that counted as a kill.
Interesting. I didn't even know that interaction. Kind of weird, but
Yeah.
I feel like we're killing it. Bikers is, well, no, actually, never mind. I was gonna say that we can try to set up incense burner to whatever we wanted against the spiker, but not with lightning orbs.
This seems not the worst, though. Huh. So I really like Cold Snap, but I don't actually think we care about the damage. I think you're kind of right that the draw one is now just as good as Cold Snap. So I could see it being another Barrage over Cold Snap. I could also see it being a skip at this point. Still drawn to Cold Snap, but
Another barrage is tempting, but we have double hologram. We can often get barrage when we need it. Cold snap I would not take. If it was earlier, I would be very happy. But yeah, like you mentioned, the cool headeds are better now. We want just draw to get everything online. Double barrage, tempting, but I think I'd maybe lean more skip.
all right, let's skip this one. And let's get the recall. I think we basically play
Go
out the
for
hand.
the eyes.
Yeah. Ooh, that's nice.
Essentially trivializes this fight. Just be careful. The echo form counts as two cards for its timer.
Hmm. So we're gonna take 18 here. I'm gonna not play the dual cast, I think.
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Around 5.
Don't think it's worth using a whole card to just essentially do what 18 damage to it.
My inclination is self-repair Glacier and pass.
I would self-repair Glacier Equilibrium. That way we can keep the hologram. Hologram can get us back Glacier, which can block a ton.
Alright. Does mean we only have 3 actions next turn.
I don't think we should need more than that.
Which actually means only 2 actions, right?
Oh, the Echo form, yeah. Oh, well.
But we are blocking 28, so I think we Capacitor and it doubles that, and then we like Cool-Headed and we full block.
Would be 15 plus 18. Yeah, that's perfect, actually. Well, he's going to gain strength, actually. So we are going to take a bit, but I still think that's fine.
I forgot he gains strength.
Get this double defrag nonsense going.
I kind of want to get Buffer up.
You are a big fan of the buffer, eh?
I guess we could just defrag and... Yeah, we can... Yeah, defrag will still full
Defrag,
block.
creative AI.
Yeah.
And we full block like every turn here on.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, and this turn they don't go up. What turns do they go up? Is it every time we hit 12 they go up in power?
Yes.
Okay. Buffer's just so warm and comforting.
Intangibility in general is fantastic. And we have like Incense Burner as well. We have a lot of it.
I'm just going to barrage him and have it hit for 1 million.
Works for me. Would not use Hello World.
Yeah. I mean, we're infinite blocking. I'm gonna buffer Equilibrium, I think.
For me. I think we can.
You think
I
it
think
doesn't
we're
matter?
close to. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're close to the play cards, win games phase.
Sure. I have fear in my soul against Time Eater. But
Another double capacitor. I think now you could officially just end turn until he's dead.
yeah, but now we're gonna get to Echo Form again, which is gonna make it harder to count, but that probably doesn't matter. Oh, we just triple Echo Form. Jesus. See, now I have to play cards.
Defect is so bonkers.
No, I should have rebounded. Rebound might have, like, killed it. I mean, it wouldn't have, but... I'm just gonna see how much damage it does. Wait up. Yeah, that might have killed it. If I had done it as our first thing. So it got Echo Formed. Ah, what a waste.
Even if he full heals, or I mean heals back up, he's dead in no time.
Yeah, but it would have been so fancy. $146 block. You are correct. Alright, well this is a powerful engine.
It sure is. We got kind of lucky. We got like a lot of natural defrags, the data disc, really good relics, like that helped us cruise through Act 2.
I just want to celebrate this barrage for a moment.
That's why we chose it. Honestly, that second barrage was tempting.
Yeah. Alright. Do. Alright. I feel like creative AI. I just think it's a lot easier to slot in. Though we've not really had trouble slotting it in. But I would
I'm gonna vote for
cool-headed.
the like cool-headed skim, maybe force field.
Force field.
Creative AI is not bad. Capacitor's not bad either. I know we haven't used force field yet, but in theory, it's really good.
All right, we can. I'll give in and finally do a cool-headed, just to honor the work you have put in.
I know it's the most boring upgrade. It's like, oh, woo, draw one more, but I think it is the most impactful.
I think we just remove a strike here.
Yeah, remove a strike and add a barrage, maybe. Nah, I think we just remove the strike and leave.
All right, the mini boss. I guess there's no point to hologram and glacier, so I'll just play everything.
The reason I could see hologram and glacier so that we have 3 frost orbs for next turn when they're both attacking us. And that way we can evoke them more easily and get more block.
Okay. I forgot they burn you.
Isn't the mean ascension though, where they put the burns directly on the top of your draw pile?
Ugh.
It's so brutal. Oh, and we can hologram glacier again.
I guess we are taking still 25. Jeez. I assume we're trying to hold on to the weak potion.
It wouldn't do anything here, unfortunately. Anyway,
Oh, the stupid artifact, yeah. Oh, I forgot we
maybe
got
this is
more.
an energy potion. Maybe this is an. Oh no.
No, we only take 10. Sorry. I shouldn't. Yeah.
I spoke too late. I gotta be aware of the delay. Big go for the eyes. Oh, actually, never mind.
Does nothing.
We do want to turn around though. That's for sure.
I guess compile driver.
As well.
And we're
Right
blocking.
now, that is how much block?
All but 4. We can full block with defend.
Yeah, why not? I don't want to take any damage.
Burn sucks.
Now that we have Seek, everything should be over.
Creative AI.
Capacitor creative AI.
Capacitor creative AI. Yeah, that makes sense.
The chill lets it full stack too.
Ah, good point.
Kind of annoying that this guy lowers our focus though.
That is annoying. Oh, they do? How do they do that?
The one on the left, I think it's big attack, also lowers one stat. And for defect, it always lowers focus. For the others, it usually lowers strength. I think it can lower dex too. But it only does one stat.
So sweeping beam we don't turn around. I'm just gonna buffer to block here, I think.
Blocking for that is 48, and
Yeah.
it's doing...
72.
Yeah, I think buffer should suffice. Actually, we could have maybe checked what we would have drawn with cool-headed since there was only the 2 cards left.
That's a good point. Alright, well, free force field can't hurt.
Free force field, hologram, the force field. This is what I anticipated. Still hurts a lot.
Full block.
Oh, never mind. I mean, I knew that was gonna happen.
Never in doubt. Kind of want to rebound skim.
I like the way you think.
Alright, I'm just gonna streamline. I feel like we haven't seen electricity this fight, or attacks for that matter. Alright, I'm gonna turn.
Yeah. There's a ball lightning.
These guys really do a lot of damage. I'm used to
Tough.
only playing the late game with Watcher, so I'm used to, like, killing them quickly, you know, because Watcher's ridiculous.
They are a pretty tough fight. I think, like, a lot of times I end up dying to these guys even before the heart.
Yeah. I kind of thought that would kill.
He did lower your strength instead of your focus this time.
I should learn to pay attention to these things.
It keeps giving us capacitors. We don't need them anymore.
If we keep the burn in hand, I assume it still does its thing and leaves the hand. Yeah. I'm gonna kill with Go for the Eyes. Because...
Retrodynamics finally decides to show up.
a fight where creating 90 block is actually not overkill.
If we can end the fight here, that would be... Can we end the fight here? Yeah, we can. That's good. That means the incense burner on 5 is really nice because we're not going to waste it on the first turn. The heart buffing. I like Core Surge.
Alright. It's good even without, like, bias cog stuff. Just the artifact is worth it.
Yeah. Horn Cleat's really good too. Helps us more with the setup.
Alright.
Though, we're... Oh, actually, never mind. Since burner on 5 was terrible. We wanted it on 4. Oh well. That's why we have the Horn Cleat and the Captain's Wheel.
Alright, I'm gonna start with Equilibrium just so I don't take extra damage.
Sure. You can hologram Equilibrium.
And just keep it in our hand. Ugh. Go for the eyes is useful. I think we want to get... no, we could Equilibrium and not have to get Creative AI up. So maybe Equilibrium seek some other stuff?
We definitely seek. We for sure seek. We just got to figure out what's going to be the most impactful seek. I'm kind of leaning like a Defrag Glacier.
I want a defrag buffer, but you think more long term. All right, I like that.
Well, let's check. Let's math to see if the Glacier defrag does full block. Right now we have 13. We have 16 right now, and Glacier would be 7 plus 6, which is 13, plus the defrag. It would full block for sure.
All right, then we'll take that. Though we do take a little more damage then. On our block is lessened.
I think we'll still, it'll still be fine. Like, if anything, we can Equilibrium again.
All right. Good creative AI turn, I think. Yeah. And I'm going to get self-repair just out of our deck so we don't draw it.
Sounds good to me.
Hey, that's a lot of fun stuff. Rebound Core Surge and we can keep Artifact. No, it doesn't work.
It exhausts. We're fine with just taking 3 damage here. No need to rebound.
Sure. And there's the burn. All right.
I think actually maybe we wanted to weak potion the turn before, but now it has its artifacts. Should have thought of that sooner.
Good point. Want to start with cool-headed, I think?
Yep.
If I ball lightning, then I can play other cards without taking as much damage.
But I think I would defend defrag ball lightning. That way your evoke on your frost orb will give you more.
Clever. We take 3. Seems okay. And I get the evoke off cool-headed to start. All right, we're full blocking.
White noise, be kind.
All right, that's pretty kind.
That's okay. Pretty mid.
Oh, we are full blocking. But you're right, yeah, that's pretty low impact here. What a waste. What terrible turns for Incense Burner.
We really, we kind of screwed it up. But hey, now we got double creative AI going, so.
So will the first buffer immediately die? No, we force field first.
Yeah, force field first, yeah.
But would it have immediately died there? I think so.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Taking 1 damage from the heartbeat takes off a buffer. Feels very bad.
So I guess it's important to start with a block thing. Might as well grab force field. Get a 1,000,000 block for a hologram.
Our creative AIs have been letting us down a little here. Machine learning is still worth using.
All right. And we're doing 50 block right now.
And maybe hologram something. 0 cost.
Just extra full block.
And back to the force field.
Ugh. I feel like we're still whiffing.
Hey, no, bias cog is huge here. We have the artifact.
Oh, we have the artifact. You're right. Yeah, that's amazing. Good call.
Start slapping it with barrage too.
Alright, we need more block though.
We could maybe even use our energy potion here, because it looks like we could play more things and be happy to play more things here.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Let's get some draw going.
Glacier. Beautiful.
Did we just... Yeah, we just full blocked. Exactly. That's pretty fun.
Pretty nutty.
I know, did we take any? We might have taken something. Alright, I guess Echo Form is good to get up and loop this turn. But I should block
Finally
first.
something useful.
Should block first. And... May as well hit him with Barrage.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna hologram. Hologram force field. Just to feel comfortable.
Sure. Or Glacier.
Oh, I forgot this happened twice. I'm gonna get Zap.
Or both.
Because I'm trying to get do we care about another creative AI? Of course we care about another creative AI.
We can go ahead and throw the weak potion on it now too. Because it's going to be useful for both this and next turn.
Good call. Alright, we're drawing too much now.
So 6x15, we want to block another 90. Kind of tempted to just double barrage and then like hologram glacier again.
We can't. Our discard's empty.
Okay, in that case, maybe just double barrage, dual cast equilibrium. That should probably full block as well. Although we don't really want to equilibrium, truthfully. I think we want to get these static discharges out.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe just barrage, hologram, dual cast, and barrage again.
I'm gonna get up a static discharge, I think. Because we're almost full block.
Maybe it was rebound barrage.
Actually, I'm just gonna defend. Take 2.
Another great incense burner, eh?
Every time.
I think we got it. I think we got it dead to rights here.
I should have done that first. Yeah, we need to draw more cards, clearly. Don't actually want another zap out. Right. We will do some unnecessary blocking.
It's funny too, like the bar under like all the status effects. It gets pretty ridiculous on Defect.
Yeah, good point.
It it can stretch all the way to like the enemy's health bar.
Oh, wow.
Done, sir. A beautiful victory.
Yeah. You can tell someone's a lot better than you when they guide you and you still make a lot of extra mistakes. Suddenly you not only beat a difficulty you haven't beat, but you beat the heart for the first time in, like 8 ascension levels.
That's what I'm here for, bud.
Thank you so much. That was great.
What did you think of now that we've done both Silent and Defect?
I think my feeling, like, in other card games, like at the start of COVID, I got into playing Magic Arena. Um
Mm-hmm.
and like I got good at draft. My peak was I was ranked number 11 on the limited format there, which was pretty cool. Um but like
Sounds very high.
coming to this my like feeling was you get to draw a new hand every turn. Card draw is so much less valuable here. And I just, on both Silent and Defect, I think a lot of the cards that I just completely dismissed was just not valuing card draw. I'm sure that's not like the only problem, but it might have been the biggest weakness. It's just not
It's
respecting card
yeah.
draw.
I do think a moment of like ascension in Slay the Spire when you kind of like really understand the game is just how impactful draw really is. It
Yeah.
just lets you get to the things you want in your deck faster.
It's just,
Like it mitigates randomness.
yeah. And I think I thought there's, because you're locked into so many strikes and defends at the start, there is such wide variance in the value of your cards.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I also haven't properly appreciated how much more valuable the better cards are.
That's it.
But
So now you can continue your journey to get to A20 on Defect.
but also another point you've done really well making is just that like which cards are good is so much more contingent than I've been treating them as.
Yeah, whether you get it in Act 1 or Act 3, or you already have this card in your deck, or you're about to fight this boss, just like 101 things to have to consider.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to end the recording here.